Ludwig Wittgenstein presented a radical shift. He changed how we think about language. His early work suggested a rigid structure. Language, he first thought, mirrored the world. This was the picture theory of meaning. Words were like labels for objects. Sentences depicted states of affairs. Yet Wittgenstein himself came to question it profoundly. He saw its limitations. His later philosophy offered a new perspective. Language was not a static system. Instead, language is a diverse set of practices. We use words in countless ways. Their meaning arises from this use. Consider the word game itself. We use it for board games, sports, and children's play. There is no single essence. Wittgenstein called this family resemblance. He urged us to look at how language functions. This is where understanding begins. Ludwig Wittgenstein was born in Vienna. His family was wealthy and cultured. He initially studied engineering. His interest then shifted to logic. This led him to Bertrand Russell in Cambridge. Russell saw his immense philosophical talent. Wittgenstein's early intellectual life was intense. His first significant book was Published in 1921, it was influential. It proposed that language has strict logical limits. Meaningful statements must correspond to possible facts. Wittgenstein believed he had solved philosophy's main problems. He then largely withdrew from academic life for a time. However, Wittgenstein's certainty did not last. He returned to philosophy in Cambridge. He began to critique his earlier views. This intellectual journey culminated in meaning was found in context and use. Wittgenstein introduced language games to explain meaning. He did not offer a strict definition. Instead, he used examples. A language game is a specific context. It is a situation where language is used. It involves words and the actions into which they are woven. Think of it as a complete activity. Language is an integral part of this activity. Consider a simple example he used. Imagine builders at a construction site. One shouts, "Slab!" The other brings a slab. This is a complete primitive language game. The word slab has meaning here. Its meaning is its role in this activity. It functions as an order. It is understood within this specific context. Another example is describing a sensation. Saying "I am in pain" is a language game. It is not just a report of an inner state, it can be a cry for help. The meaning depends on the situation. Language games are incredibly varied. Words acquire their significance within these games. Section 4: The nature of language games, tools, and family resemblances. A key feature of language games is their rules. Interestingly, these rules are often unstated. We learn them implicitly by participating in the game, by observing others, and by being corrected. This is how communication functions smoothly. Wittgenstein used the metaphor of a toolbox. Language, he suggested, is like a collection of tools, with words being the tools. Each tool has a specific function. Just as a hammer is different from a screwdriver, we use them for different tasks. Similarly, different words or sentences serve different purposes. Their meaning is their use. As Wittgenstein famously stated, for a large class of cases, the meaning of a word is its use in the language. Another crucial concept is family resemblance. Concepts are often not defined by one common feature. Think again of games. Board games, card games, ball games, Olympic games. What single feature do they all share? None. Instead, they share a network of similarities, overlapping like members of a family. This idea challenges traditional philosophy. We should look at the variety of uses and examine the family of meanings. Section 5: Broader Horizons, the impact of language games. Wittgenstein's theory of language games has far-reaching implications extending beyond philosophy. In linguistics, it highlighted pragmatics, the study of language in context. It helped explain language acquisition in children. Children learn language by participating through interaction and games. They grasp meaning through use. The social sciences also benefited. Sociologists and anthropologists found it useful for analyzing social interactions and understanding cultural norms. Different cultures can be seen as having different language games, which shape their understanding of the world and structure their social reality. Understanding these games is key to understanding the culture itself. Even fields like artificial intelligence feel its impact. Programming machines to understand natural language is hard due to context and nuance. Early AI focused on syntax and semantics, but Wittgenstein's work emphasized the pragmatic dimension. Machines need to grasp the game being played, which is a significant challenge. In education, the theory has practical value. It supports teaching language through active use, encouraging contextual learning. Students learn best by engaging in communication, by playing language games. This makes language learning more effective and meaningful. Section 6. Critical Perspectives and Wittgenstein's Enduring Legacy. Wittgenstein's ideas have faced criticism. Some argue that language games lead to relativism. If meaning is always local to a game, what about objective truth? Another criticism points to vagueness. The concept of a language game can seem imprecise. What are the exact boundaries of a game? When does one game end and another begin? Wittgenstein did not offer strict criteria, and this lack of precision troubles some philosophers. They seek more systematic theories and desire more formal accounts of language. Wittgenstein saw philosophy differently. He viewed it as a therapeutic activity, aimed not at building grand theories, but at dissolving conceptual confusions. These confusions often arise from language. By clarifying how language works, we can untangle philosophical knots. His method was descriptive. He wanted us to look and see, to see the diversity of language in action. Despite criticisms, Wittgenstein's influence is undeniable. He fundamentally changed contemporary philosophy. His work on language games remains central, continuing to provoke thought and debate. He showed that language is not a simple mirror but a complex human activity. Understanding this is crucial for communication and for philosophy itself. His legacy is a call for clarity, a call to understand the limits and power of our words.